Bada bing, bada boom, done. We're gonna be catching fish today with this, baby. Oh, here we go. Oh, there we go. Right underneath the tree. Oh my God, that's a big fish. Oh, jumping. Let's go. Time for the Temu trap. Let's see if we got fish. Oh yeah, we got movement. Today we're gonna be using my favorite new app, Temu, to catch a ton of fish. We can catch freshwater and saltwater fish to hopefully bring back to one of our amazing ponds. Temu has been the hottest app recently because they offer the most affordable prices, high quality products, amazing coupons, and there's multiple categories so you can find anything that suits your needs. There's site-wide sales with savings up to 90% off, with free shipping and free returns up to 90 days. So Temu is similar to Amazon, eBay, Wish.com, and the products are super high quality and the prices are way better. So for the quality, you're getting a killer price for the quality of product you're getting. And all the products ship way faster than Wish.com. So Temu gave me a $300 budget and they let me go crazy on the website. I got to buy a bunch of different fishing reels, fishing rods, fishing gear, fish traps, fish nets. I went crazy. I bought a ton of different stuff because $300 on Temu goes a long way. So today we're gonna be using all the stuff I got from Temu and we're gonna be trying to catch the coolest fish possible, the biggest fish possible. I'm still hunting that 5-pound giant bass or something crazy in the saltwater. I'm not really sure where the day's gonna take us. So Temu is a completely free app to download. You guys can download it right now by clicking the link in my description. And once you guys do download it, you guys can get a free $100 coupon on the Temu app.
You can use my special code to claim your $100 coupon in the app.
So if you guys do want to get a free $100 coupon, go down, click that link in the description, download the app. It's completely free and you get $100. Sounds like a win-win. Go find some cool gear on Temu app. Let's jump into the challenge. We're gonna catch as many fish as possible with our Temu gear that we ordered. So I went crazy. It was the ultimate shopping spree on Temu. So here's our Temu products. You guys can see we got 2 packages in here and this is absolutely stuffed to the brim. It's gonna explode. There's so much stuff in here. So we're gonna go one by one. We're gonna box. I think I'm gonna start with the box first because I think I kind of know what that is for sure. So I'm excited about it and we're gonna unbox it right here. As Blue is playing with a palm frond, let me see. This is what he plays with. He's broke all the toys, so whenever the lawn men come, he's like, I got free toys from the trees. So he loves this. Look how dialed in he is over the palm frond. He freaking loves this stuff. Go get it. So he's pretty much another yard man, is my blueberry right there. So let's get into the unboxing now. I'm curious to see how good this is gonna be and how well it's gonna catch fish. That's the whole thing, man. At the end of the day, it's all about if you can catch fish or not. Oh, look at that. Look at that, this has gotta be the rod. Look at that, it fits in this perfectly. This is the Suge Lang. This is the Suge Lang rod right here. This is the one we ordered on Temu. So can you imagine, 300 bucks and I have so much more packaging to open. So it's working out great. So here's our rod. This is our actual rod that we're gonna be using. 2.1 meters, so it's about 6 feet. Blue's really like on another level right now.
Blue, sit.
You gotta leave that thing alone, bro. Go lay down. So let's check out this Temu rod right here. Oh wow, it's actually nice. So this is a bait caster. That's what we were looking for. Bait caster. I didn't get like a traditional one. And of course I wanted to get like kind of a funky color. Let's look at that, it's like green / teal. That's pretty sick. How easy is this? Let's see how easy this is. Bada bing, bada boom, done. Just like that. Just like that, we have our rod here. Look at that, that's actually, it's big, it's tall. And I feel like when we hook a fish, it's gonna have some nice bend action. It's gonna feel like we're fighting a 10-pounder. That's nice, that's nice. All right, dope. There's our rod. There's our rod for the day. Let's go. That's fire. And it's got a little case when you wanna break it down. Dope. What else we got in here? Honestly, I bought so much stuff that I don't even remember how much. Ooh, here's the money. Look at that. I went with the funky color too again, guys. Look at that thing. It's gonna match the rod, perfect. This is our reel today. Let's go, we got another bait caster. Look at that right there. Absolute gorgeous. Now this one is a lefty retrieve and I've been using that. So it's perfect for me. Look how cool that thing is. So they're both Suge Lang products. So this thing is fresh. I've always wanted like a reel that pops and has a lot of color. So this is actually perfect. I usually, the last bait caster I got was like 300 bucks. This, way cheaper, and it's got some color. It's got some spunk. So the last one I got is all black, but now at least we have some funky colors to go into our arsenal here. Let's put this thing on and see how it looks. Look at that, dude, that's fresh. That's fresh. We're gonna be catching fish today with this, baby. Oh, I'm hyped. So the rod, that was honestly what I was really hyped about, was this right here. We got the whole setup. All we need is some line, and we are good to go. We can catch all the fish that we want to, baby. What a deal, man. What a deal. Put that there. Blue, that's not a toy. That's my new rod. Anything else in this box? No, that box is done. Now we're getting into the packaging here, and this is probably where I bought the smorgasbord of items, because I just went crazy and got literally so many different things that we can use, and we're probably gonna use not only in this video, in many other videos. Not to mention all these products shipped and got here so quickly. It was fantastic. Okay, we're gonna start with one at a time. Look at this thing. Look at that package. That's nice. So, what do we have in here? This comes in a nice little zipper package. What is this? Is this what I think it is, guys? Is this what I think it is? We have ourselves a fish trap here, ladies and gentlemen, 100%. Here she is. Whoa! Holy cow. This is really big, and the reason why I got this one is because you could lay it on its side here, and or up and down if you put like the bait in the bottom. And there's 2 different layers to this trap. So once it's in the water, it'll expand really nice. And there's 2 different like chambers that the fish can swim into, and all the way through. So technically we could use like shrimp in this side and like chicken in this side, like we're doing in our last video. Chicken and shrimp, see which one's the better bait. And you can go from up top too. So if I hang it on a rope or something, set the trap like that, or set the trap like this. So this is gonna be used maybe today. We shall see if I'm gonna use this today, but it will definitely be used as a viable fish trap. So there you go, fish trap locked in. I also got some line cutters and like mini pliers, because I'm always like, whenever I catch a fish or if I have to change my baits, I always wish I had one of these. Jack has one on his belt, and I was like, I need to get one. So I got retractable ones, and I came in 2s, and I got this little guy, which was really cool. So I can put this in my pocket and take him anywhere. Or I could just have the retractable one, which looks like this. This thing is actually sick. Mini pliers and a cutter, that's dope. So these guys would be like on my belt loop, and then I can just keep this on forever, and I can snip the line whenever I need to. So that's kind of nice to have as well. This was a much needed get for me. Look at this big thing. Look at this big thing. This took up the bulk of the package. I really wanted a big net because we're always dealing with big fish, especially to have one in the truck. If I hook a giant bass and we're trying to fight them at the bank, you want to make sure you land that fish. So that's why I wanted to have a net on standby. Like, we were fishing that one lake one time, and Jack hooked that tarpon, and we didn't have a net, so we were kind of trying to flip him onto the bank there, and we ended up losing that fish. But if we had a big net right off rip to begin with, we probably would have landed that fish. So this guy, retractable little net here, boom, perfect. So it's long enough to be right on the bank, scoop your fish. You can do this solo. So if I'm finding the fish, I can scoop it myself. It's always good to have a big old net on standby. Can't have too many nets. Now when I'm talking about smorgasbord products, I even got an aquarium net too, because these I run through like a fat kid run through his ice cream. These I run through like what? These I run through like I'm drinking water. I mean, every day I could use a new net, so I definitely got one of these too. I got a ton of stuff for 300 bucks. We got the mini rod. I wanted to make a challenge video with this thing and make a little video for TikTok or Instagram or YouTube Shorts with this little mini rod. Look how cool it is. Imagine I'm fishing with this and I hook my PB on this little tiny rod. So I got one of these just to have fun, to make this a whole nother challenge. And we're gonna be breaking this out really soon. What else we got in here? What is this? This is what I'm talking about, guys. I got so much stuff that I forgot. Is this another net? Oh yeah, I wanted to get one of these too, because it's kind of like a retractable net as well, and it's like, has thin little mesh here, and it's long. So this one would be good for like scraping along the bottom, because it's flat, like this. So we could, go for crabs, go for minnows, go for stuff like that with this net. So we have our big fish net, and we have our little minnow guy that we can catch and stock the ponds with. Now you guys know we went fishing the other day. I lost my scale. I lost my fish scale. I was so devastated. So, what? No, I lost it again. I left it again. So I had to get myself a digital scale, another digital scale that we got from Temu. And this one, I got the one that everyone really uses, where it grabs the lip of the fish. So it's a lot easier. And I've never used one of these before, but I think you just, when you catch the bass, you lip the bass with this little hook here, and you hold them up, and it'll read just how much it weighs. So that's gonna be perfect for us. All I have to do is add batteries to it, and it'll tell me how much the fish weighs. So I think this one's a little bit more safer for the fish because the other one I had to put through the gill and make sure I didn't, you know, like get it underneath where he like breathes. I had to just get it underneath the gill there. So that'll be a lot easier for me to use. This is like Christmas, man. I don't know. This is literally like Christmas. And I got myself, you can't have enough of these. Can't have enough pliers. So I got my mini pliers, I got my regular pliers. You literally, I run through these like water too. Every single week I'm dying for new pliers. And these are freaking nice, look at that. These are heavy, these are not cheap feeling at all. They're heavy, they got nice metal finish and the little pocket thing, little holster. So I can carry these around too. Just whatever I'm feeling that day. And for our night videos, tide pool videos, when we go out at night and we need light, I know we have that big old flashlight that I got, but this thing in darkness, it's always good to have a flashlight on hand and it can strobe it. So it's always good to have one of these if we're doing any kind of night video and stuff. I'm sad that it's over, dude. This was like Christmas. Look at all this stuff I got. Just a ridiculous amount of stuff. All that on Temu. If you guys want to do the same, go ahead, click the link in the description, use my code. And it's cool that I get to pick out what I want and you guys get to pick out what you want because I just got a bunch of fishing gear. Bunch of fishing stuff and it works for me. It's fantastic. It's fantastic and it's high quality and we are going to absolutely crush today and that's the plan. So we got our products, now let's use all this to catch the fish. Now there is a couple stops we have to make before we get into catching a bunch of fish with our Temu gear. First thing we gotta do, I wanna do is spool that reel up. My brand new reel that we just got, I wanna get that thing spooled up with some nice line, get some leader on there, and then that thing is ready to fish. The next thing I wanna do is actually drop that fish trap at my house. I think if we drop that fish trap, go out, catch a bunch of stuff, come back, and that's the last thing we check. If we check that fish trap last, in the last portion of this day, we could have some cool fish in there. There has been this really cool pufferfish at my dock recently, but I haven't been able to catch him. He's the one with those big spikes. Hopefully, and maybe we can actually catch him in the fish trap. So you never really know what you're gonna catch, and we haven't even tried that trap out. It's like a brand new trap we've never used before. I'm curious to see just how good it is. So, a lot of stops to make, a lot of fish to catch. I'm locked in like a fish guy. Boom. Hope you fish guys are ready. Let's lock in. Let's see if these things really work. All right, we got her spooled up. We got her spooled up with that forest green braid. It's the best you can do right there. Nothing beats that, or black. That's what I like to use for my reels. So there you go. She is spooled up, ready to go. I'm pumped to go catch some fish with her, but I do want to drop this in the meantime while we're fishing. This should be dropped, right? I think we have to. I think we have to, guys. Look at this thing. This thing's wild. I think we have to at least drop this thing and come back and check it later in the day. So that's what we're definitely gonna do right now. I think I'm just gonna use bread for this guy. Hey guys, check out my new trap. Check out the new fish trap. We catch tons of fish for this guy. I know you guys are super excited about it. I mean, look at this thing. They can come in through so many different ways. I didn't even notice the 6 holes up top. Look at that. There's like so many different ways for these guys to swim into the trap. And I think I'm going to keep it up and down the first time I set it, and I'm gonna tie off the bottom so nothing falls through the bottom. So that's the game plan with this trap. All right, just a couple pieces of bread in there. As you can see, that's all we need. I do have a couple fish traps fermenting because we're doing a 2-day challenge with these guys, but you will see that in a different video. So let's get this guy in the water. I'm gonna put him right by the jet ski dock underneath where all the fish swim, because we're not gonna really know what can swim in this trap until tomorrow. There we go. Now we're tied up. Drop this guy right here. Perfect. So I'm gonna let this thing like kind of get its form. As you can see, it kind of floats, which is perfect. That's what I want. I want it to sit kind of in the middle of the water column so that bread can sink, and then the fish have all those holes to swim into. So quick tie off right here. We got our Temu fish trap fermenting, and I already see some fish congregating, swimming around. Hopefully, when we come back and check this trap, there will be fish inside. All right, now that we got the fish trap dropped off at the house, we can let that thing ferment all day. We'll check it later. Now is the fish catching mission with the Temu reel and all the goodies we got. I even got the little clippers attached to my belt there. So super helpful, actually huge that we got those as well. So hopefully we catch a giant. I do have a cooler just in case we catch a really cool fish to bring home to one of the ponds. So I do have, you know, some spots that we can just bring back to the ponds, see if we catch anything really dope today. And I'm excited for today. I am excited. Let's try to catch the biggest fish possible. I'm trying to break the PB and get like a 10-pounder. That would be insane. absolutely insane. So cross your fingers that we get to that bridge. And for all you guys who aren't from Florida, it is hot today. So the fish might be a little weird, but it is like, let me check, 100 degrees. It is like 100 degrees out here today. Hot, humid, little rain this morning. So it's, when it rains in the morning, it's, you know, it's gonna be a brutal day. I'm gonna be sweating, and we're gonna power through. Hydration is key. We're powering through, and we're gonna catch anything we can catch, anything we can catch. We are trying a new-ish spot today, guys, a new-ish spot. I fished it one other time with Jack, and I did catch a pretty big fish here. And it's at this spillway that you can barely see right there. But I do see some movement in the water already, and it's really nice and shallow here. If I had the drone, you could probably see some incredible fish. I caught my big bass right here in the shallow water. So it's definitely got some potential. It's hit or miss though, I think, with the water running. So it's either got some current or not got some current. Whatever the fish are feeling that day, if they want to sit in the still water, we will find out. But I do see some blow-ups here, which is a good sign. So we're gonna start here with the Temu gear and see if we can find some big fish. Now, because we're using the Temu, I want to try and use live bait with it to start. This is gonna be our first bait right here, this shiner. We're gonna see if this thing has it in them to catch me a fish. All right, first cast with Mr. Temu. Nice, decent. I do see a bunch of little baby largemouth already right here in front of me. So there's gotta be a big mama around somewhere, because I do see a lot of little baby bass, which is a good sign that there could be a big one. Let's see. Ooh, dude, it casts nice. It casts nice. We have seen big largemouth here, big peacocks here. All you gotta do is find them. That's the goal. Now, I forgot my glasses in the car, which is a really bonehead move of me, but the viz is pretty good here. It's not super murky, it's really clear. So if we can find a big fish, I think we're gonna be able to see them pretty good. All about finding them, guys. It's all about finding them. Ooh, big boil right there. Big boil right here, guys. I saw a lot of blow-ups on the far side, so I'm trying to get the shiner to swim over there because there's a ton of blow-ups over there. But we're gonna just let this guy sit out here and ferment. That big one's gonna swim over and eat him for sure. Gotta be careful with the turtles, because the turtles will eat your shiner. They will. I'm getting my glasses, guys. I'm running back to the truck, get my glasses. Glasses are a necessity when fishing. So here we go, we got them. Just what the doctor ordered. Running back, running back. Hopefully my rod is still here and not eating. That shiner's still sitting out there. Now, looking in this shallow water, I don't know if you guys can tell how shallow it is. It's super shallow. Looking in there's tons of baby fish. Baby bass, baby bluegill, tons of them. So if there's a lot of bait, that means there should be fish around. I haven't seen any big fish yet. But I kind of want to try going around this bank. Now, I do need to be careful for alligators. I do not want to get smoked by one of those. Fish guy Chris does not want to go out like that. So gators and snakes I must watch out for. I have a feeling right underneath this tree could be good. I'm in a little bit of a danger zone though. A little bit of a danger zone, getting really close to this water here. Ooh, 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 sea bass. I see peacocks. Peacocks. I think maybe a largemouth. Coming this way. Right past me here. Oh my God, peacocks right here. I see bass. Let's go. I see bass. I gotta run back and get a bait. But see, anytime underneath a tree, there will be fish. I'm telling you guys, that's where you gotta look for. I just saw two big peacocks, like really big ones, bigger than I usually see, swim down in these shallows here. And I had to go get another bait, so I lost them for a second. I'm hoping they come back, because those were some big peas. Where'd they go, man? Those were big, guys, those were big. All right, we're gonna come back and look for them. I just wanna go back to that spot with the tree, because there was definitely fish under that. Here we go. Oh, there we go. Right underneath the tree, oh my God. And the Temu reel. Let's go. That's a big fish, and the reel and rod are putting up some work here. That's a nice fish, dude. Oh, jumping. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go, baby. That was sick. Instantly, as soon as it hit the water. Told you guys, once you find the fish, it's easy. Now, this is where I gotta be careful, because he's in that stuff right there, which is not what you want. Because now I'm dragging all that stuff right there. I think he might have came off. He's just covered. Can't even see the fish under here. Whoa, that's a big one. Holy stud, holy stud. Guys, holy stud. That's a stud. Holy cow, guys, that's a stud. Look at this fish, dude. He's fat, he's fat. I'm running back to the camera. This is a fat bass, dude. Look at that guy on the Temu reel. Look at that fish on the Temu reel. Let's go. Guys, look at this stud. That's a nice fish. That's a solid fish, dude. I wish I had the scale and it wasn't in my car right now because I'd weigh him. That's a nice fish, dude. So we're gonna let this guy go back right here. Check me out on the Temu reel. Got this guy. That's a good fish, dude. I might go back to that spot over there. Look at that peacock. Absolutely gorgeous. See you, brother. Darted right off. Wow, that was electric. That was electric, dude. Using that rod is super fun because it's like bent over. It's sick. It's sick. Woo, that was a good fish. Good first fish of the day. I told you guys there's big fish here, and I told you it was hot out. Look at me, I'm sweating up a storm. Whew, that was a long run. For the first fish on the Temu reel, I would say that's an A+. A+, that was sick. That was sick. I love getting slammed by big fish, dude. Okay, pause. Don't take that out of context. I like, I like when the fish eat my bait. Let's get into that, okay? I just love catching fish. That was sick. First fish of the day. It's literally the middle of the day, so hot. They shouldn't even be eating right now, but we're out here crushing them. And I've been here for probably 10 minutes. Got that big peacock. That thing was big. He was a fat peacock. But I saw some bigger largemouth swimming too. So let's get back out there, see if we can catch some more fish. Also guys, that's why when you're fishing in the bank or near the bank where there's a lot of vegetation, you gotta stay on your heels there and prepare for that fish to get wrapped up in those weeds. I was worried for a second that I lost him because I felt a little pop. And I thought, oh my God, the weeds just dehooked the fish. But luckily, I got him up on kind of half land and the line broke, but I was able to drag him up onto the bank here. That was not the prettiest way to land a fish, but sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do to get him in your hand. So I just gotta keep into account all the veggies here, kind of try to steer the fish away from that in order to land them super clean. I see a lot of fish on the backside here. I'm gonna try to get it over to him. It's hard to bring them in from so far with a live bait. That's what sucks about live bait, guys. I'm spotting this fish who's really big, but I can't get it over there without that shiner coming off. I'm gonna try to lure him in closer, this right here. Try to get him closer to that shiner so he'll be able to eat it. That's such a big fish, dude. That's such a big peacock. If I can get that shiner over there, it's game over. That's bigger than the one I just caught. Oh, if I can get that shiner over there, it's so game over. I'm just gonna keep an eye on him, and if he gets any closer, I'm gonna try to get the shiner over to him. All right, I'm gonna try the old tail hook and let him swim over there. The shiner's super close to him. The bass just doesn't see him. All right, I tail hooked it, so maybe he'll swim towards them instead of away. I see this fish. I wish I could show you guys. He is big. I can see him across the whole way. He doesn't want the shiner. Dang, that's a big fish. And he's so fast. He's got a giant horn on the top of his head. Dang, that's a big fish, guys. That's a bummer. He's not interested. It's probably too hot for him right now. He's trying to conserve that energy as much as possible because the water's super hot, so the oxygen's a little lower. Whole school of peacocks right here, guys. Whole school of peacocks right here. There's like 20 of them. There it is. Oh yeah. Oh no. No. Dude, there's a big one in there. I gotta come back again. There's a big one in there, dude. There's like 20 peacocks right there. I should have let him eat a little bit longer because he absolutely clobbered that. There's literally 20 of them right there. All right, we're back with another bait. Let's see if they're still here. There's one right there. Here they are. Yep. It's like 5 of them right here. I think I might have scared him. We'll come back to him. Dude, that big fish back there has been toying with me all day, going back and forth on the backside of this. He is probably 4 to 5 pounds, easy, but he does not want to get caught. Smart. He didn't get that big for nothing. He didn't get that big being dumb, that's for sure. So We're gonna have to be patient with that guy. All right, we tried spot number 1. We have concluded our journey. I've been here for probably like 45 minutes. The water is super shallow, so it's probably super warm for the fish. But we did catch that big peacock bass, which I am definitely happy about. If I came sunrise, sunset to this spot, I'm sure it'd be insane. That one giant bass over there has been toying with me all day. He's 4 to 5 pounds, easy. He sits along right underneath that sawgrass, goes back and forth. Then I saw some giant fish. I don't know what it was at all. It was long and skinny, big, like kind of like a carp, but not. It could have been a snook because it's a spillway. You don't know. That thing was huge. He was not interested in the bait at all though. I don't know what that was. We got to come back sunset or sunrise, and we will probably crush the fish here because they're really active. But now that the water's a little bit lower, the sun's beating down on it, they're probably super lazy right now. So spot number 2, deeper waters, here we come. All right, spot number 2, there's always a ton of bass here. Let's see if we can find them. This spot is kind of shallow as well, so they might be a little bit deeper. We're gonna give it our best shot here. There we go, little guy. Oh my God, they eat right away, but he comes off. I'm 1 for 3, guys. 1 for 3. Because I'm not hook setting hard enough, I don't think. Kind of got lazy. I keep forgetting it's a J, not a circle. Oh my God, there's a big one right there. I gotta get another bait. Holy cow. I've been seeing a lot of big fish today, dude. This is the sign you want to see when you pull up to a spot. Danger, alligators and snakes in the area. Beautiful. Just the way I like it. What's fish guy Chris? That little danger, man. Gotta have some danger in your life. Here we go. There's one right in front of me. Peacock right in front of me. Not the big one, but it's one of the smaller ones. If we can get one, we can get one of these guys fired up. Not the little one. I don't want the little one. No. Oh, that's a big. No way. What's happening? What is happening? I don't know what's happening, guys. But I am 1 for 4 today. I'm not sure what's going on. Just lost my bait, and I'm 1 for 4. Positivity never stops, guys. Even if you're missing some fish and you're losing some baits every once in a while, positivity never stops. Oh my God. 1 for 5, what happened here? Tied a crappy knot. Holy cow. Holy cow, I'm gonna turn this day around right now. I lost 4 fish, 1 for 5. Holy moly. Holy moly, guys. You guys saw on the GoPro, I lost 4 fish, 3 of them back to back to back. The hook pulled, it's all user error, okay? Nothing to do with the hook or anything else. It was all my fault. I gotta set the hook right, and I tied a crappy knot. So sometimes you tie a lazy knot and it costs you in the end. So I'm gonna retie, get back out there. The fish are everywhere at this spot. 4 fish, 4 casts. Couldn't land any of them. So let's try to tie a better hook. Fish guy Chris, come on. There it is. Got him. Got him, baby. That's what we wanted. Let's go. Told you guys, just gotta be patient. Just gotta be patient. And look, he's in the muck again. Jump through that muck. Get up here. Let's go. Another good one. Another good one, baby. This one's much more bright, much more colorful. And he's a good size too. Not as big as the first one, but he is definitely got some really nice colors. Right in the corner of the mouth. Look at that. Right in the corner of the mouth. There he is. Don't jump. Nope, nope, nope. You can't get away from me. Look at that fish. Pretty one too. There's another one right there who's fired up too. I'm gonna catch him next. Look at that. Nice pea on the Temu reel, baby. Look at that fish. It's got nice colors on him. Look at that. Gorgeous fish. I love peacocks. I want to get a fish tank with them. You guys think I should get a fish tank, like a 125, and just load it with peacocks? Let me know down in the comments and by dropping a like on this video. Let's crush those likes. Look at that. Beautiful fish. Send him on home. See ya, buddy. Just like that. Easy peasy, dude. See, I just gotta lock in. Sometimes you're not locked in, but now I figured it out. I am totally locked. I had to set my drag right, and I'm catching the fish now. Now there was a gorgeous bright green male right here, right in front of me. He's so lit up. He's so lit up right now. He's on my bait. He just ate it. There we go. Next cast over. Beautiful fish. Beautiful fish. And he's fighting like hell. Let's go. Let's go, baby. Look at all the peacocks. When you hook one, they all get fired up. This guy's like neon green, dude. This guy is neon. Beautiful fish. Much smaller, but gorgeous, gorgeous fish. And they're like mahi-mahi, man. They change colors on a dime. And I'm loving the Temu D-hookers and the Temu pliers and line cutters. These are freaking fantastic. Look at that fish. That is a pretty one. Look at that, not the biggest one of the day, probably the smallest of the day, but I think the prettiest. When he's in the water, these top fins right here were neon green, gorgeous, almost like a flower horn. Look at that, absolutely gorgeous fish. The fish are fired up here, baby. Let's let this guy go now. Hold on, brother. Ooh, just like new, beautiful fish. Now we're catching them, guys, now we're catching them. Let's try to hunt for some bigger ones though. All right, I'm gonna try this spot over here where this guy's fishing. Fellow fisherman, fellow fish guy over here. How you doing? Catch anything yet? No? Ooh, I'm tired, guys. I am exhausted, but there is some fish right here. All right, we got another one. World's smallest. We went from the biggest to the smallest. Look at this little baby peacock. This guy is a mini minnow and he's tearing up the thumb. He's all fired up. Let me get the hook out for you, brother. You got some years to put on you. You got some years to put on. Look at this little tiny minnow. Tag someone in the comments if this is their PB. That's what we would do on Instagram. This guy is a mini minnow. Look at this guy, he's tiny. Absolute mini, he's probably 0.2 pounds. Little dude. But even catching little guys is fun, I'm telling you. Even catching little guys is a good time. So, if this is your PB, I respect you. At least you're out there fishing. Let's say goodbye to Mr. Minnow here. See ya, Mr. Minnow. Now I'll tell you what, I have been seeing an absolute ton of little minnows here that I want to try to net up to see exactly what they are, because I'm not sure if they're minnows or they're baby cichlids, but there's a ton of them right here. So let's use our Temu net here. What are these guys? What are these guys? I couldn't tell because he jumped out of my hand. Let's catch some more. There's so many right here. These are just hog minnows. That's good to know. Maybe we can do a fish trap here and just load up on these guys, because there's about 10,000 where I am right now. I don't know if you guys can see in the water. All those minnows right there. There's hundreds of thousands. Hundreds and thousands of these minnows here. I thought they were gonna be baby cichlids maybe, because there's a bunch of cichlids around, but they're just a million minnows. There's just hundreds, and you can literally scoop so slow. There's so many in this net. So many. So this thing is going to come in clutch. This net, this Temu net, is going to come in clutch, not just for landing fish, but also scooping up. If we want to get minnows for the pond or for the aquariums, we can use this thing and just net 1,000. There's so many right there. Note to self and big time obvious tip for you guys: do not wear your workout black shirt fishing, because you're going to overheat and die. I feel like I should have had 10 heat strokes already. So I don't know what's going on. It is brutal out here, absolutely brutal. But the fish seem to be fired up. The peacocks seem to be fired up. The largemouth bass really won't get super fired up and start catching a lot of those until probably like November, December. That's when the fish, the largemouth, you know, because they start leaving that deeper cool water, because the water cools down just a little bit, not a lot, just a couple degrees, and those largemouth, those big largemouth will start coming out. So today it's straight peacocks. They're everywhere, absolutely everywhere. I have one more spot I want to just check out, but we only have a couple baits left. But that Temu reel's putting in work. The Temu rod's putting in work. I'm surprised. Absolutely, I'm very satisfied with that rod and reel. Definitely usable. Definitely some good stuff going on there. And my new nets, absolutely fantastic. We can come here and just minnow. We can just net minnows galore here. So there's one other spot where I know I saw a big largemouth the other day. All you can do is try. Let's see. All right, last spot, because I know there's fish here. Let's see what we can do. There it is. There it is. Last spot, I said, don't get in the shrubs, don't get in the shrubs. Last spot. Last spot jumper. Last spot jumper, let's go. I told you, I told myself one bait, one cast, and bada bing, bada boom. Literally 2 seconds. 2 seconds. The peacocks are out to play today, guys. It's no joke. They are out to play, not the largemouths. Those things will come very soon. And it's another pretty one. Not the biggest of the day, but another little female here. This is where the gator usually hangs out, so I'm not gonna go too close to the bank. Let's just send this guy home and hopefully he doesn't get eaten by that gator. But look how pretty those colors are under him. It's bright orange. One of the coolest fish we have here in Florida. Well, the rod passed the test. The rod and the reel passed the test. A+ for me. Caught a bunch of fish today, lost a bunch of fish, but I think I caught a really nice peacock at that earlier spot, that spillway spot, and there's some big fish there, so I want to go check that out. We still have to pull the Temu fish trap to see how that did, but other than that, we crushed the fish today, and we know that net works for minnows as well, which is huge. I'm fully kitted out now with all kinds of stuff that we can use. Now we gotta check on that fish trap to see what fish we caught in there. Now I am absolutely just a sweat ball, man. Oh my God, I'm so gassed. So tired, guys. It's not even funny. It's not even funny. I'm glad to be in the car. I'm glad to have the AC on. Didn't get much sleep last night because I was binging Ahsoka and binging Star Wars Theory. Shout out to you. My favorite YouTuber, one of my favorite YouTubers, Star Wars Theory. I was watching his live stream and I just couldn't fall asleep last night. So I'm gassed. I'm definitely tired, but doesn't mean I'm quitting. You know, when you stop is when you fail, okay? You can keep going. As long as you keep going in life, you're good. You're chilling. You're doing a good job. So I wish I could have fished more, but I actually ran out of baits. That's how many baits we went through today. And I'm happy that we set that fish trap in the beginning of the video because it's in saltwater. So we're doing a saltwater and a freshwater video today. And I'm actually curious about what you guys think about doing a saltwater versus freshwater fish trap. We set one fish trap in saltwater, one fish trap in freshwater, and we could see what catches the most expensive fish or the coolest fish. And you guys can vote down in the comments. So comment down below what you guys think about that idea. If I should drop one, I don't know, in the ocean and then one in the lake, that would be kind of cool. So let's get back home, check on that trap. I haven't eaten anything today. I literally have not eaten. See, this is my problem. I get too caught up in fishing. If you guys are the same way with stuff like fishing, I get too caught up. I got up this morning. I don't eat breakfast usually. And it's 3:20 and I have not eaten a thing today. So it's looking like it's a just dinner, and I have high cholesterol. Obviously I eat crappy, but come on, skipping 2 meals, cut me some slack. I should have the lowest cholesterol. Donut should not harm my heart because a donut is the key to my heart, if I'm being honest. So I might get some food in me, some fluids in me, get that fish trap going, and I'm pretty much fishing a tournament today. That's how much I fished. Pretty much fishing a tournament all day long. Can't complain though, can't complain when you get to get out here and fish and test some cool stuff for you guys. So I'm happy bugger. Let's get home safe and pull that fish trap. All right guys, time for the Temu trap. The rope got stuck in here though. So we're not gonna be able to maneuver this trap. What the heck? Dude, the rope is stuck in the jet ski dock. It's over. It's done. It's done. So we have our bucket, we have our trap. Let's see if we got fish. Now I tied the bottom, so I gotta quickly untie it. Oh yeah, we got movement. Oh my God, glass minnow galore. Let me untie the bottom here. Oh my God, we actually have a hell of a lot of glass minnows. And puffers, of course. Now this was just bread. The Temu trap is money. Absolute money. Oh my God, bro, we caught 4 puffers. For bread? That guy's so big. Oh my God, glass minnow galore. I'll take glass minnows all day. Look at this hoss. Look at this hoss. Look at the teeth. What happened to his teeth? They broke. You need to go to the dentist, bro. Stop. No. We're letting this guy go. I feel bad for his teeth. Look at those teeth. He doesn't even have any teeth. He must have broke them eating some barnacles or something. But the Temu trap comes in clutch. Let's go. Let's go. Couple more puffers. I'll show you guys what we really care about. We didn't catch that really cool puffer that we were hoping to catch, but these guys are, oh my God, extra feisty today, dude. Look at this one's actually got some nice yellow on him. This one. I would keep this guy in a tank because he's got some cool yellow. This guy's super chill. This guy's got some nice yellow on him. So puffer fish, obviously, it's, you guys know it's a guarantee to catch those guys. But this is what we love. This is what we love right here. Look at that. Glass minnow galore. Not a ton of them because I didn't leave it for overnight, but we still got probably 30. And guess what? We can use our Temu net to put these in the pond. Let's do it. All right, boys, we had a long day. It's time for you guys to eat. What a day. It is. I finally got food in my belly. It's 6:30. Took a couple hours to, I had to put together boxes for the box number 2 mystery box for the Fish Guy Fishing mystery box. I put together over 100 boxes today. We got to send out over 100 boxes tomorrow for all you Fish Guy Mystery Fishing Box subscribers. So super excited about that. Let's go get one of our Temu products over here. See, like, I got a lot of fishing stuff, but I was thinking I had a couple like bucks left to spend on the Temu budget that they gave me, and I was like, let's get some aquarium stuff. So we got the brand new Net 5000, I call her. Anytime I get a new net, look at this thing. You could really, like, if you're quick, you gotta be quick with it. So if you're practicing a lot, it's all about constant improvement, guys, constant improvement. You think Fish Guy Chris got this fast overnight? No, I worked at it. And I'm fast. It's all about agility. I wake up and do agility in the morning. Ladders, net. Trust me, guys. All right, guys, it's time for you to go home. Time for you guys to go home. Net all these glass minnows out. So the Temu trap was a success. Now we know we can use something other than shrimp or bread. If it catches glass minnows and puffers, it can catch pretty much about anything. Look at all these glass minnows it caught. And those are hogs, bro. Those are hog glass minnows. See what they're, look at those eyes, bro. They're big. So that's a studly trap. Now let's just drop them all in. Let the emperor go nuts on him. He doesn't even know what to do. Right here, clown grouper, right here. Look at the clown grouper hunting. He loves this. Let's try to hand feed him. He's gonna bite me. Oh. So, we got some good stuff today. Caught a lot of fish with our Temu rod and reel with our net, Temu net. Used our Temu aquarium net and our fish trap to catch a bunch of fish. He's going crazy, dude. He loves this. He loves this stuff. He's like a shark, bro. Watch this. Boom. He's sick, dude. He needs to get bigger, though. So we are crushing it today. If you guys do want to check out Temu, you use my code FishGuyChris100 to get a $100 coupon right away, right from checking out the app. You get that instantly. So go ahead, download the app, link in the description, click it in the link in the description and the pinned comment. Check it out, give it a try. Some good stuff, baby. Had a great day filming. I am exhausted. I'm about to go eat some dinner and relax on the couch. Much needed today because my poor arms are, look at this tan, my poor arms. I'm so sorry about my arms. I feel terrible about them. Just let them burn all day with the black t-shirt. But at least we got it done. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.